Hello people, this is Eric Cobra
And Rana Naraja.
playing Titan
Titan
Quest
Quest
Gold
Gold
Blind.
Blind.
Better and better. And last time we finished with the swamp, but now I looked at the time. We spent 2 hours in that place. I remind you, normally we only spend, half an hour at most in any given place and then move on to a new environment. The only other times where we had to spend that long in one samey environment is the Egyptian desert and the Greek labyrinth. All 3 times, that is including this one, it ended up being boring. This is a game that thrives on variety, because the gameplay in of itself is, well, I could say it's a bit like Painkiller. The gameplay would be kinda samey, but the constant shifting environment and challenges and stuff like that ensures that it doesn't feel samey, except when they stretch it out for so long that it does feel samey. But hey, we're going to the underworld now, so yay, different. Unless, of course, this portal leads us directly out into underworld swamps, where you had to kill undead frogmen and investigate 5 underworld tombs. Wouldn't that be exciting?
I have no comment. My soul will never heal.
Yes. Let's go to the underworld and beyond, or beneath, or whatever. So here we are.
Imperius.
Ah, we're not in the underworld yet. Okay, I thought that was send us down to the underworld, but yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think we're in the underworld yet.
Not again!
What?
Look, every time we speak to one of these people, it is always, oh, they came for us in the middle of the night. We were unprepared, and I need to be honest, but go fuck yourself, old fart. Really? We always hear about the attacks, and we know that the next hour or so is going to be spent killing off random monsters before anything interesting happens.
Yeah, and we're never in time. We always arrive when something has happened.
A living hero who walks among us, who with one dread blow, like the blacksmith's final hammerfall, forged for the world a new age, the age of men. So it was, upon Olympus' mount, with peerless might, this unnamed hero raised an arm against the greatest titan, Typhon, slew him, and sent the Ancient One crashing to his grave. The world around, we heard the fall. It was 3 of Typhon's minions, foul cowards, who long ago from the gods' great war slunk off and hid in exile and defeat among the shadows. And then, with ancient magic long prepared, they loosed upon our world strange beasts and monsters. Yes, they blinded the gods that no immortal hand might stay their deeds. But hot upon their heels, unexpected and with growing strength, like to the rising sun, a single mortal went, one who was destined to slay them all and lay their dreaded champion in his grave.
Yeah, I got bad news, Rana.
And that is?
Well, this guy tells the story of what happened in the 3 first acts. You're not in it.
I see.
You've been left out of history, forgotten. Well,
Oh well, it might as well be the both of us that he speaks of. For all he knows.
no. He specifically notes that it was one man who did it.
Ah, I see. Well, I can do without the fame, as long as I get the blood.
Well, okay. As long as you're happy with that.
They came quickly and in force, so quickly we were caught unawares. We tried to get as many of the civilians out as we could, but there was precious little time. I waited until daylight and sent Theogenes with some men back in to find any stragglers. They could use a strong back and an able fighting arm.
Okay. Yes. We are clearly not in the underworld yet.
No kidding,
Sorry, folks. I really thought we were going to the underworld, but no.
You wish to enter Hades? If you could follow the shades of all who perished last night, I'm sure you could find Hades. But I know no such path. Forgive me if our thoughts are bent on our own sorrows.
Useless.
It is our own doing, don't you see? We have brought this upon our own heads. The gods in utter disgust have forsaken us. A new age is upon us. The age of beasts.
Useless.
Have you seen Admetus? In the time since I sent him, there are people dying here, and I can do nothing. We need supplies. We need food and medicine. He was so eager to help, but I could have made the trip 3 times myself by this time. Zeus protect him. But must I send someone else after him to do the job he was supposed to do?
Apparently. And this guy has a quest too.
They say the gods have gone, but I would not lose faith. I asked them for help, and here you are. Monsters have been with us for ages, but these, they are different. They are an army, the likes of which no man has ever seen. Our guards didn't stand a chance, and the city is lost. They are led by a fierce captain who calls herself Procea. If she fell, our remaining defenders might rally.
Huh. These monsters are led by a female captain. Interesting. Oh well, let's get to the killing. Right. You go first. I keep forgetting that. Oh, and there are Lamias about.
Already killed. Someone spoiled the fun.
Well, that went well. Help! Oh god, they got multiple clan mistresses here. Ah! Hang on a moment. I'll be right back. That wasn't addressed to you, viewers. That was to Rana. Well, you killed them.
I see.
Okay. Didn't expect you to die that quickly. Caught me off guard. Accidentally hypnotized the wrong one. Oh, here's a dead guy. There are dead guys here, but they're not hostile. That's nice. And oh god, trouble, trouble, trouble bad. Yes, what now?
Ah, nothing. The lost souls on the way to Hades.
Well,
Leave the dead alone.
well, one of the citizens did suggest we should follow the shades to find one of the paths into the underworld.
Yes, but of course we cannot do that before we have finished all the other quests.
Of course not. Why would you think otherwise?
I have many thoughts.
I wonder why they changed the naming scheme of the skeletons.
And really, the idea of a shadow skeleton. Really, they would come off better as charred skeletons.
Yeah, they could be the burnt dead or the ashen dead or something like that. Why change it now?
I do not know.
Whoa!
We have a lost sorcerer, huh? Ah, more help. Local guards.
You know, for one who keeps complaining about how I'm running off, you sure are eager to get ahead and kill stuff.
We are approaching, hopefully approaching Hades. I want to see that place. Who knows? Maybe I can get some idea for my taking over the world.
Why would you do that? Look, what is it with people and Hades? Hades is a good guy for Greek mythology. The only real wrong he did was, you know, the whole kidnapping Persephone thing. Other than that, Hades is a nice guy. Neutral,
I do not doubt that he is, but really, he is the lord of the underworld.
Yeah, and that's why everyone's giving him grief. He's the lord of the underworld. That must mean he's Satan. That's just putting on Christian values on a guy that ain't Christian, you know.
I never said I believed he was evil, but well, Lord of the Underworld, it rings very well.
Everyone goes to the underworld in Greek mythology. Some go to different parts of the underworld, but everyone goes there when they die. There is no heaven. They all go to the underworld. Some just go to the nice parts of the underworld.
Ah, like the heroes and all those.
Yeah. Well,
hold on, I just need to get my tombstone.
ah, you died. What killed you? I didn't even notice you died.
Well, I received a frost and fireball to the face and the ass.
Oh, I didn't even notice you died. Sorry. I was just wondering, where the hell did you run off to? But no, you actually died. Sorry for not paying attention to that.
It is alright, I survived.
Well, technically you didn't. But, well, then you came back and... You know what, forget that. It's just getting confusing. I think we have checked all this down here. I think there's a bit up north here we haven't explored yet, but other than that, we're ready to enter the city.
Yeah, I just needed some gold.
Yep,
What is
Lamia's
with-
up here.
Ah, I see. Maybe it is Lamia that actually commands this entire region.
Where are you going?
Trying to get out of this place and found out that now you have moved in another direction than I thought, so I am trying to find
you know, I mentioned the northern part.
you. Yeah, but I thought you meant north as in up at the city gates, but
No,
forget it.
that's why I said up north before we're ready to enter the city.
Ah, I see.
Don't worry. It's a minor mistake, and it's not like it ruined anything. It just meant that the viewers had to wait a bit longer, and I'm sure they don't mind. Otherwise, what are they gonna do about it?
Complain?
Yeah, they might.
I can already see it before me. Rana could not find his way out of a shoebox if the lid was open.
Well,
Because I cannot.
yeah. Well, at least you admitted yourself that you have some problems with pathfinding. But that
At least in
happens.
this game, it just looks all the same. The same trees. At least in this case, the same trees. That
Well,
Oh.
trees are very samey in real life. That's how people get lost in
I
forests, for
know.
example. So it's actually very realistic that you would get lost. Because apparently you don't have my sense of direction. I sometimes tend to assume that people have the same sense of direction I have, which is kind of unfair. So sorry about that.
It is alright. I'm just cutting out zombies.
Yeah. So let's visit the ossuary. You do know what an ossuary is, don't you?
I have no bleeding idea.
Ah, that's where you store the bones of the dead.
Yeah. Look, my spine tells me that I feel perfectly alright with this.
Your spine tells you feel... What?
Look, I'm getting shivers. I was trying to be sarcastic, and this is not helping.
Oh, this is actually quite creepy.
You stay behind the watermill. I go ahead because I am the warrior and has to die the most. Ha ha ha.
And no one tells epic tales about it. Shame, really. Well, your sacrifice will be remembered by me.
Die, 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 die! Go back to the freaking dark abyss!
So, light colors are the new liches, apparently. Ooh, what's this? A Securis of Ice. That's an axe. Yeah, you check it.
I am used to this. I also found one at an earlier point.